I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
This fucking bastard.
Counting this all there?
No, go ahead, count it.
Yeah. No bullshit. Prince.
Yeah. You don't fucking touch me, scumbag.
Hey, shut up.
Yeah. Smack blood and skull fragments out your face. Clap stubs at your mother's casket, walking out of a break. Bang. Young Pesci, fucker, come test me. Thinking suicide the same way they hung Epstein.
Good morning, Vietnam. Nah, I'm just fucking playing. Welcome to Malice in Wonderland, back with another episode. It's your boy, Nico Kayla, and I'm here with my homie, the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Pablo Escobar. How you doing today, Pablo? We had a couple technical difficulties. I have a couple technical difficulties speaking right now, but we're going to get right through it. We're going to get right into the news. We got a great news segment for you. Great best medicine. I see him getting powered up over here. Get ready. You know, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling the power of Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling the power, too. Yeah, it's running through me, too. It's running through my veins, and it's what helped me put this episode together for us today. It's what got us together here. It's what brought us together in Miami way back in the day, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, we got a new segment for y'all today, and unfortunately, we got to kind of shy away from a couple things and a couple topics because we keep getting spanked by TikTok. We keep getting spanked by fucking YouTube. We keep getting put up to the top turnbuckle and fucking suplexed into oblivion. And they say, stop that, motherfucker. You ain't talking about that no more. So anything to do with the Chesters, Tiny, you know, the motherfucking, anything to do with Satanic, occult, fucking child predation. I don't know how I can say it around and tiptoe around these words. We're going to lay off that. And we're going to do this week on Reddit, where we take a couple topics. Some of them are going to be conspiracy, but, you know, general conspiracy. Some of them are going to be, you know, completely not to do with conspiracy and just current events. You know, how you feeling about that, bro?
Oh, I'm feeling like $1,000,000. We're going to stay away from the infidels and the way that they feel about everything. Oh, yeah. Today we're going to hit you with a new segment. It's going to hit like the top turnbuckle.
Oh, yes, always. It's going to hit crazy, and we're going to get right into the news right now. We got this story lined up at the top of the hour.
Police had surrounded this house and started to move in when all hell broke loose.
Busting at the
Officers
police,
thought
man.
they had the fugitive outnumbered and outgunned.
They just told us they got.
They was wrong though.
Until he started shooting.
They had to bring
in
the
front
tank in.
yard.
You hear that shit?
3 officers and the suspect were killed in the initial gunfight. And a 4th officer died later in hospital.
Today we lost some heroes.
Neighbours took cover or ran for their lives, and when backup arrived, someone inside the house started shooting.
Chaos. Nothing but police jumping out of their cars with the guns drawn.
And 4 more officers.
Damn, son. You know, that's it's a crazy situation. A couple officers lost their life. The suspect lost his life. 2 people in the house arrested. You know, it gets messy out here in these streets. If you're playing the game, dog, and some people just either side, if you're playing the game on the bad side, if you playing the game on the bad side, one way or another, like, that shit's going to catch up one day because there's people out there that don't want to be taken, dog. They don't want to go back to jail. They've been there and they ain't with that shit. They got their booty hole played with or extorted or something, and they were like, yo, death is better than that shit again.
Yo, I'm extorting you for your booty hole, boy.
Yeah, it happens out here, dog. It happens, bro, you know?
You know what I mean? In all seriousness, you know, rest in peace to those officers, man. Be it what it is, like some people lost their lives. We don't know what the guy was going through. So, you know, condolences to all the families that went through something yesterday, today. I'm not really sure when.
Definitely. Moving on, getting into the Biden administration, pandering to all the potheads. Here we go.
Marijuana stocks are soaring this afternoon as the White House moves to reclassify pot as a less dangerous drug. Brandon Gomez joins us with more on this move now by the Biden administration. Brandon.
Yeah, that's right, Tyler. Take a look at shares of Tilray and some of the marijuana-related ETFs, tickers MJ.
Yeah, so we see they're pandering to get all the pothead votes, you know, and trick them into thinking they're going to do something. And they might even do something. They're at the point now where we're going to get into a couple news story a little bit down the line here about some Rands type stuff, some that they're losing a lot of their base, and their voters are going elsewhere because they're just not with some of the shit they're doing. So here they're pandering to all the potheads. How do you feel about this, dog? You're a recovering pothead. I'm a current pothead, but I still would not let this sway my vote from what my vote is going to be this year of George Washington.
Right here, reaching. That's what I'm doing, reaching. That's what he's doing, reaching for the votes. He's reaching for votes and he's reaching for Schmids. Hey, listen, bro. Anything that guy can do to get a damn vote, bro, they go for it. The people like to back him up on it. Tends to be people who are lazy and don't want to fucking do nothing about this situation and complain about it.
Exactly. Exactly. And look, here's more pandering for more votes from another tiny community. This is what I was talking about.
The Biden administration is facing
alienating their voters
to block its changes to Title IX from taking place. The revisions announced earlier this month add in protections for transgender athletes. Here's national correspondent Kayla Gaskins.
The implementation of Title IX more than 50 years ago helped level the playing field for female athletes. President Biden has been clear in his intentions to include transgender athletes in those protections.
Strengthening Title IX and promoting gender equality is a top priority for my administration. Every person deserves a chance to realize their full potential.
On April 19th.
So essentially, they want to make it so that when your daughter grows up, she has to compete against fucking what are essentially men for her accolades, her positions, the whatever sports she wants to play. It's like they're dooming these fucking kids. They're dooming these fucking women. They're supposed to be the ones on the women's side all these years, right? They're supposed to be the feminists, right? They're supposed to be this. They're supposed to be that. But look at these fucking schmucks. Look at these fucking paisans, these fucking Stugatzes over here making a fucking mockery of women. It's disgusting, and they're losing a lot of their base because of it. As a father to a daughter who's coming into this world in just a short time, how do you feel about this, dog?
Hey, listen, I think that I got to pander to the fools by acting a fool. So this is what they do. See, they're a person who says, I don't like when you do this to me. Then force it down the next person's throat. So who the fuck is going to stop me when I say that I identify as a 7-year-old kid and go to fucking elementary with my kid, and I'm going to go to school with them and suplex everybody from the top floor. And the fucking crowds of millions of people are going to shout my name. And when you hear that neck snap like that, oh, yeah, that's going to be for liberalism. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh,
yes, dog. It's fucking disgusting, and I don't know where it comes from other than hell. That's the only place I can think of. It's some demonic shit. It's some satanic shit. It's an act of the devil. But shit, let's get off acts of the devil and let's get on to acts of God, because this is what I believe is an act of God.
I'm excited to announce that we have 3 winners of the $1.3 billion jackpot.
This really touched me.
It was the 4th largest Powerball jackpot in the game's
me.
history, and the winning ticket was sold at a Plaid Pantry in Oregon on April 6th. Now that winning ticket has been submitted, verified, and we know Charlie Safan is the big winner.
Depressed, and I told my mom, we're rich.
Boy, he's right there. He says he and his wife will get half of the jackpot. The other half will go to his friend Liza Chow from Wisconsin, who was with him when he bought the ticket. They all took the cash option, which adds up to $422 million after taxes. Charlie says he bought 20 tickets for the drawing, and in the weeks leading up to the big jackpot, he wrote out the numbers on a piece of paper and slept with it under his pillow. So how is he going to spend the money? Well, he's been battling cancer for 8 years, so this will help him cover those expenses.
Now I can rest my family and find a good doctor for myself.
So to me, dog, rare, that's God. That's God working in crazy ways, because look at how humble that dude was. It didn't even say that his homie went and bought the tickets with him. He just went with him when he bought the tickets. And he's like, yo, dog, here's half. But I feel like, yo, that's some homie shit. That's what I do for you, dog. And it's crazy because at the end of... What's up, dog?
Got you too, dog. Don't worry about it. I win that lottery, and I'm gonna break your little something off for you too, brother. No problem.
But I even got something. It's crazy that we're on that topic because I got something lined up, a wise words, at the end of the show that's about brotherhood. It's about friendship. You know what I'm saying? So it's great that we had that topic at the end there. That made me feel good. That cut out the news, good for us, you know. And we're gonna get right into the best medicine because, hey, it's a crazy world out here. There was some depressing news, you know. There's a lot of stress on us every day, and all we could do really, you know. So we're gonna run this next video and we're gonna laugh. You ready for it, Doug? Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
I like to make walks in the morning time, yeah, with my legs. And I was walking this morning, yeah, around here, and I see two guys. They are, I think they are hobos, you know, men of the streets, and they are making an argue, you know, fight, not with fisties, with mouthies, very rude and things. And then one man say, "Man, suck my dick."
Suck my dick.
What? Why you say that? What? This is making no Why you say this? This is silly. This is silly and danger.
Silly and danger.
You are saying to the man, listen, we are not friends. We have make established of this from all of these argumentatings prior. But please now take my most valuable sensitivity possession in my body. It have no protection, it have no helmet or something. No, it's just flopsy and sensitivity. Please take it, because we are not friends. And place it inside now a hole of you that is owning many objects for crunching and destruction.
For crunching and destruction.
Owning many objects for crunching and destruction. Oh, man, dog. Hey, that was a good one. Let's get into this one. We have great memories over this movie, dog. And I got a couple clips from this movie lined up, including an AI take on this movie that's fucking terrifying and funny at the same time. But let's go.
I'm the backwards man, the backwards man, the backwards man, the backwards man.
I can walk back as fast as you can. I can walk back as fast as you can.
The backwards man. I can walk back as fast as you can. The backwards man, the backwards man. Backwards man, the backwards man. The backwards man, the backwards man. Backwards man, the backwards man. I can walk back as fast as you can. I can walk back as fast as you can.
Dad, what? God, name are you doing, you stupid little man?
Yo,
oh, that one didn't cut onto the screen, huh? But hey, on to the next one. This shit is terrifying. It's AI and it's fucking horrifying.
Real character. He's a real character. Bye, Mr. and Mrs. Brody. Bye, Mr. and Mrs. Brody. He's a real character. Oh, look, honey, our boy's a
It's the scene done by AI.
Pulley system so he can eat sausage and work on his stupid drawings.
I'm being creative. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have some work to do. Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? Yo, dog, tell me that that's not fucking terrifying.
It's something like Leatherface, like, oh, fuck it.
Yo, it's nightmare fuel, dog. It's legitimately nightmare fuel. But hey,
Thinking,
huh?
What the fuck? Get out of my fucking. I was thinking the same. Oh, I didn't see him.
Jessica, I'm in here.
Jessica, I'm in here. Oh, shit.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck am I looking at? What is that?
You're gonna see. Hold on. I got two good dog videos. I got a great dog video lined up, and I got a not so great dog video lined up. Here we go.
That's a dog?
Yeah. Oh, that's not a dog. That's Rob Schneider.
That's fucking bad.
I'm so sorry.
Yo, so here's a not so great dog video. No dogs were hurt in the making of this, but this is a great clip I've never seen from Borat. I don't know where this clip comes from, if it's like special features that make it to the movie or something. I don't know. But here we go.
How do you recommend to cook this?
No, you don't cook.
No, not now. But after my travel, after he have protect me and give me companion in sexy time, how do you recommend?
Well, I tell you what. If that's what you want to do,
No,
you're
not
not a
now.
doctor from here.
Do not tell me what to do, woman.
You're not going to kill or eat
No,
or
I
have
not.
sex with my
No,
animal.
no, I do. Woman, you told me this was my dog.
Woman, you tell me this was my dog. Yeah.
I'm not going to kill it, but I need it to protect me and give me companionship and sexy time. Yeah?
That's Colombia. That's Colombia at the vet.
Fucking the donkey.
Yo, the donkey. Yo, that's fucking crazy. Colombia and his donkey story. But it wasn't me though. I didn't do it though. I just know exactly how.
The rake was too. We'll talk about this at a later date. But the rake, oh, that was way too much information. You knew.
Yo, he knew exactly every step of the way, the process. He's seen it, participated in it, experienced it, probably many times. A professional.
Yeah, I don't think you can see that and talk about it if you didn't, bro. You would have. It was something you wouldn't want people to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Which means that,
yeah. All right, here we go. You're gonna love this one.
Damn it! Hey, hey, what's for lunch? No! Daddy, what's wrong with you? Just a little bit further. I don't know what's going on here. And then a push. No, hurry! Oh, please put the knife away. Oh, no!
Yo, those gotta be clips from all kind of like fucking training videos. But
yo, I love training videos like that. There's a YouTube, there's an Instagrammer. I don't know. I can't remember his name. I will tell you guys maybe in another episode. His thing is he's the best. He's the best. He does those kind of things. All right, let's go. Let's go on to the next.
All right.
That guy tried himself. Come on, bro. He sliced your wrist on accident.
Yeah, it could happen. Hey, but this next one is fucking hilarious.
beyond the sea. Somewhere.
Very proud. They're very proud indeed. On to the next video. This is great. Here we go.
What the fuck they got going on at Mankato East High School?
I made a video like this
one.
once.
Hey, Bart. Oh, hell no. Y'all niggas wildin' on my mama. What the fuck? Talking about do not make fun of this. What the fuck is this? Y'all niggas doing this shit in public?
Everyone wanted to walk me by the buses.
You want a treat to it?
Oh my fucking god. What's going on with these kids? What's going on with these kids?
Woman once said to me, all right, this is a woman that I know and hold dear. Wise woman once said to me, we need to bring bullying back to school, bro. Because this is the crap that just you can't. This only happens because that guy, he's a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like, this only happens because you can't go make fun of him without him running to HR, police, the principal, whatever it is. There's always an authority that people run to. No, bring bullying back. That's my opinion, not the opinion of the podcast. I hope you guys understand. All right, let's go on to the next.
I think the world could do it just a little bit more of that too. But let's get on to the next one. This is an interesting rap battle from, I think, like Thailand or something.
This is my area, and I'm afraid to fuck you because your ass is full of bacteria.
Hey, yo!
Yo, that's Drake's latest fucking diss. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, speaking of a Drake diss, did you see this video?
No, I don't know.
Someone was at a show that Metro was like DJing or something. And listen to this. Metro don't even care. He must think this shit's funny. Listen. He laughs.
Shut your ass up and play some drums! I heard it. Shut your ass up and play some drums! I heard
it. Shit. The more you react to shit, the more people are gonna fuck with you, though.
Exactly. Here's another Drake one right here. This is Drake's writers camp right now. Everyone's breaking out their pens and their pencils, getting ready to write something fire for Drake. You know?
Man, it's not happening. Apparently, from what I know, from what I've heard, the rumblings around the internet is that Kendrick has a 19-minute version of the last shit he dropped, Euphoria. 19 fucking minutes. There's only a 7-minute out. It's only 7 minutes of that shit out. He does not skip a beat. Imagine that 19 minutes. This motherfucker was mad.
So I don't know. I think it's good for hip hop. It's good for rap. But getting into the next video, here we go. Does your dog bite? I mean, this dog bites very indirectly.
Fuck it.
Here we go. Real life quagmire right here.
Oh!
Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee, ooh ting tang, walla walla bing bang.
Oh,
listen. I was struggling to understand that this guy, because I'm not gonna say he wasn't killing it. He was doing his thing, but then he did this. This, I don't know what the fuck this was.
Yeah, it's like he was trying to do the quagmire thing. I just did the Peter laugh. But here we go. Fucking little Chinese kid trying to leave the Shein factory.
Is that the exit?
What?
I mean, it makes sense. You break their will, and then they just accept their fate. You know what I mean? Like, I just gotta stay here and keep making toys.
Oh my God, it's pretty messed up, but it's also kind of funny, kind of hilarious. But hey, we are gonna get right into this next segment, which is This Week on Reddit. So for our first little thing I found interesting on Reddit, it actually has to do with some conspiracies. Is check this out, dog. Neo's passport has expiration date set to 9/11. Do you see that? That's fucking crazy.
How'd they figure this out? Who the fuck saw this, bro?
I don't know, but I saw it and it was crazy. Like, let's check out some of the fucking comments on this. Look at, oh shit, he was born. Oh, look at this. Born September 13th. Passport issues September 12th, 91. Passport expires September 11th, 2001. So it's literally on that passport, the 13th, the 12th, the 11th. Oh man, that's crazy, bro. That's insane. Yo, they put that shit right in front of our faces. And let's not forget that The Matrix came out a full year before that ever happened. Like, that movie came out in 1999. It's kind of like how they had on the Batman movie, do you remember on the movie where the Aurora shooting happened, right? The scene around the time it happened, homie points to the map, and he points to Andy Sook. That's all I'm gonna say, Andy Sook. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he points to Andy Sook, but weird shit, dog. And then going into this, speaking of more weird shit, how about this fucking shit right here? They basically admitted your brainwaves are up for sale, and in Colorado here where I'm living, they extended the Privacy Act to include neural data. So like that means like all them times that you're like, we've been sitting here, you know, wondering if, damn, I just thought about that and here's an ad for it.
So that's a great segment to our new thing. We're going to start these tinfoil hats, right? We're going to sell them out to you people so you guys can keep your brainwaves fucking protected. It's insane. Weren't you telling me the other day it was something along the lines of this? I'm not sure if it was the 70s or 60s. You told me. I forgot. What was Buddy's name? Who kind of predicted most of this shit?
G. Edward Griffin. And you know who really predicted a lot of it too? Ted Kaczynski in his book, his manifesto, and it's like it's crazy to say that, but if you go read that book, it's exactly what's happening now. Look, they can read our fucking brainwaves, dog. Like,
and he was crazy then. That's what.
There's no privacy anymore.
No, there ain't no privacy.
Not even in your own head.
And they're like putting a camera in your room?
Yeah, it's like putting a camera in, worse than putting a camera in your room. Because if someone put a camera in your room, they still can't see the thoughts in your head.
So I should just be seeing a bunch of porn ads like all the time. 85% of the time.
But it's like, it's more than that. It's like, we think thoughts about the government, you know what I'm saying? We think thoughts about fucking like imagine like, how do you sanitize that? What if it's like some Minority Report shit? Like, I'm a dude with a short temper and a hot fuse. You know how many times in my brain I thought I want to kill that motherfucker and mean it at the time? But then 20 minutes later, I'm chill and it's like, what happens if that thought is weaponized? Like, oh my God, we have a person who, you know.
I think exactly what we saw in that movie. It's a very dangerous, very new thing that's happening, but obviously it's not new because anytime they're doing something, they've been doing that shit for years. I remember when they talked about the heart attack gun, nobody believed that one guy. Turns out the government and CIA decided to say, hey, we got a heart attack gun. We can point this at you and your heart losing shit.
Well, how long was it that we were saying for years that, yo, why do I feel like when I talk, my phone is listening to me and showing me ads because I didn't search this, I just talked about it. And for years, people was like, oh, that's crazy. You're being nuts. And then it came out that they were actually able to do that. And then people were like, oh, all right. And they just accepted it. For about a year or so, I've been telling people, like, you don't feel like you don't think about something and you don't search it, you don't verbalize it, you don't talk to anybody about it, and somehow you see an ad or something based on it, like, that's fucking insane.
People don't like things scary. That's a scary thought, and people like to avoid that shit. It's like the truth. The truth is ugly.
You know, the truth is ugly, and I think the truth is very ugly in this next little thing I found interesting on Reddit, this next conspiracy, or Cornspiracy, we should say. This is fucking, I rack my brain over this all the time, dog, because God damn, yo, I can chew the fuck out of a piece of corn to oblivion, and somehow it re-engineers. Like, I think scientists need to look into corn and its ability to regenerate. It's like, it has some kind of Wolverine, Deadpool ability.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, you're right. You can sit there and chew a little cup of corn, an elote, and you can enjoy that and chew it out really good. Every time you're going to find 2 or 3 kernels of fresh corn in your fucking shit. That's a given every time. What do the comments say? I remember a year ago, some guy said some shit that I didn't care about. I mean, that's the corn poopy right there, man. Self-explanatory. You ever seen the poopy list?
Listen, I know that I can chew corn till it's nothingness and it's fucking oblivion. And I think it has something that I bet you that the corn that they ate 100 years ago didn't come out like this, dog. Because they got all that GMO, genetically modified, Monsanto, I'm going to change my name to Bear and act innocent, sell myself to Bear like a prostitute and change my name. Now I'm Bear Agriculture, like everybody forgot. You know, it is what it is. I'm not going to get too deep onto that because that's one of them subjects we shouldn't touch. But here's a subject we should touch because fuck, man. How about this goddamn beef? And how about how deep Kendrick got into these lyrics and these words, dog? He said, have you ever walked your enemy down with a poker face? Have you ever paid $500,000 to like an case? He was talking about this. Drake paid out $530K to sex assault accuser. Yo, Kendrick's bars are fucking deep, dog. They're deep. They're as deep as they get, my friend. It's pretty fucking funny. The culture is...
The euphoria, everything he says, everything's a bar. Everything is something, and it's not just empty nothingness. There's an actual story to it. I have my own feelings about the guy. He used to be a giant fan when he dropped Section 80, but the thing is, he's done a couple things that I disagree with, including that little crown he has on his head. I'm not a big fan of that either.
Who do you think has the crown on their head? You think J. Cole got the crown, right?
Man, J. Cole's my favorite, but he got screwed up, bro. Like, it's not the same.
He backed down. Like, he can't. Yo, his whole song, Middle Child, was, yo, if you come at me, I'ma flame you, dog. Like, if it's beef and you want it, I don't play. And then as soon as it comes to real beef, he's like, all right, I'm good. I'm sorry. My bad.
What?
But
The difference between a little pump and then actual bars. You know what I mean?
But I feel that. But the way I look at it is, if you ain't really about that, you should have never made songs like Middle Child, where you say you was about that. You know what I'm saying? And then we wouldn't have a problem with you saying I'm backing out of this one. You know. But let's get, huh?
I think he's good. I just think Kendrick is better, dog. Like I don't even want to say that, dog, but it is. The facts are the facts, man. Drake dropped that diss, and that diss was the top of everything. Then Chris Brown, we haven't even gotten into Chris Brown. Chris Brown's the fucking bars are just, that's not even fair, dog. He's pulling out shit that I wasn't even aware of. And when I start to look at these things and then do the math, holy crap, dog. But Kendrick, man, Kendrick is just on another level, bro.
Yeah, Kendrick is, but he also does have a lot of backup with him right now, you know. And I think Kendrick needs to distance himself from some people that can have a lot of dirt thrown at them, like Officer Ricky. I don't know. I think he should be like, you beef with him from over there, and I'll beef with him from over here. Because I don't want to be in the same boat as you beefing with Drake. We could be shooting from two different boats. I don't know how you feel about that, but.
It was a clip. But he was like, Kendrick got little feet. Kendrick, I don't know. Kendrick.
Yo, how you big stepping with a size 7 men's on? Yo, that was funny. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 men's on? I'm not gonna lie, Drake's diss was fucking fire, but how much of it did he write? We know Kendrick wrote every single letter.
Yo, when Kendrick said, I don't know, am I battling you or the AI? I don't know, dog. When he said, yo, you and Sexy Red stand on stage, all I see is 2 bad bitches. Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Wild shit. All right, let's get into this next topic I got that I found interesting. Let's have a little debate. I don't know, but I feel like we're going to agree here. But what I want you to do is give me your opinion, you know? Like, what would you take? Red pill, you restart your life at the age of 10 with all the knowledge you have now, or blue pill, you jump to 45 years old with 50 million in the bank. What do you think? And I'll give you my opinion.
I'm going on the 10, bro. Listen, that second pill, that blue pill sounds like lazy motherfuckers who don't want to fucking put in the work. I'd rather get a chance. I trust me. I trust me over anything and everybody. I don't want to give up all years to catch up to 45. No.
I would do this, dog. This is what I would do. I would take that fucking the one to go back to 10, and it'd be a hard grind, and I'd have to go through some shit again. But at the end of it is this, dog. I know exactly when Bitcoin drops, like fuck that 50 million, because I'm gonna spend from 10 to the time Bitcoin drops, saving as much bread as I can. And then when Bitcoin drops, buying as much Bitcoin as I can. And then just waiting. Just kicking, because then by 25, I'd be, I'd be a billionaire like 10 times over. So like, I'd be chilling, bro, by the age of 25.
I mean, I think people, I think just that obviously that choice alone between the red and the blue is going to tell you a lot about the person that you're talking to. And I feel like blue's going to be coming from people who have a lot to complain about, don't solve shit out. They solve it out because it was pushed to the last second. They had no choice. Somebody came knocking at their door. The cop was like, yo, if you don't pay this fucking bill, you feel me? Like those kind of people that are the fucking go-getter and trying to grab this shit. Not that I'm a go-getter, but I solved my shit at 10 years old with the shit.
You go get it. You go get it, dog. And like, we going and getting it right now while we doing this. So you can't say you're not a go-getter. I done seen you stand out on South Beach and hustle. You're a go-getter. And isn't it ironic and isn't it funny that the red pill is the harder way? And like more hard work driven individual choice, and the blue pill is the easy way. And is
I think
it
that was the
whether it's like that or is it a coincidence? I wonder if the person who made that did that on accident or did that intentionally. I wonder. I don't know.
that might have been intentional, man, because you see, keep looking at the blue, and the blue the blue wants to sit there, bitch. The red wants to take charge. Obviously, there's way too much bullshit too on the red. Both sides are fucking pieces of shit. At the end of the day,
I'm over here. I'm an ANCAP libertarian. I'm an anarcho-capitalist libertarian. You know, we can get into that shit one day.
I'm in the middle. That's all I know. I know that's the word. I'm in the middle somewhere. I don't know exactly what the fuck.
That's where I'm in the middle, but like way back here in the middle where I'm like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, I just feel like the government needs to be way fucking smaller than it is now, and they need way less reach, way less power, and way less control over business as well. But hey, getting into control over business and that kind of stuff. Here's the next topic. We're gonna enjoy the comments on this one. Here we go. Will there be a wealth tax? Should there be a tax the rich? Let's for those wondering, I will pay over 11 billion in taxes this year. And somebody said that's 4.5% of your net worth. You paid 3.27 between 2014 and 2018, blah blah blah. It's basically them saying, "Oh no, you should be paying more. You should be paying more than $11 billion." And in the comments down here is a whole bunch, huh?
It's funny to me. It's always going to be a person that never worked as hard as that other person that's not as successful as that person that's going to be like, "Hey, you should share your money."
Yeah, and this person down here said, "You can't tax net worth. That's like taxing me for having money in my checking account." And that's essentially what it is. But if you go down here, man, there's a bunch of commies and liberals like, yo, you know, this, thankfully, the top comments are all great comments. But once you start getting down into here, you get some people who really, they don't have no grip on reality or grasp on what drives business. They only want more money into their pockets, and like somehow if we tax Elon Musk more, it's gonna give them more money. But really, in actuality, it's just gonna drive the businessmen out of this country. They're not gonna want to be here, and then innovation and creativity is gonna leave and go somewhere else to another country where the tax rates are lower, and then we all fucking suffer. But these people, I just guess they just don't get that. You know what I'm saying?
Again, another group of people just fucking bitching and moaning instead of shutting the fuck up and getting to work, like you got a lot of people coming out of South America doing, people who come from communist countries doing. It's like people that I got to America, everything's solved, and then they're like, wait, I gotta fucking work, oh, I gotta pay shit. Oh, this is the same shit as everywhere else. Yeah, it is. You just got a lot of fucking freedom here, and people use that freedom to bitch about their freedom.
Yeah, it's insane. They'll talk shit about capitalism on their iPhone, you know, and it's just with their fucking Starbucks mocha latte and shit. It's just, it don't make no sense. But getting into some more shit that don't make no fucking sense, and I think some kind of schizophrenic is putting these around the country. Apparently, these are popping up all around the fucking country, right?
The fuck is that?
Check this shit out, dog. Watch this.
Secret sign words from
Toyota rings. It's just some fucking, it's got a lot of conspiracy words in there, but I don't, maybe this is some shit that like some guys just waiting for somebody to figure out. I don't know. But apparently, if we look down here in the comments, there's some funny ones like, just walk away and tell yourself you didn't see nothing. You don't want to get mixed up in the pork roll cabal. But apparently this shit Dude, this may seem dumb, like this is dumb, but it probably is, but it's still fucking intriguing. Who in the fuck has been doing this? How can we catch him, and what would he be like? Like, what if it's just a normal dude with a family and church on Sundays, that kind of shit? And in his free time, he makes these unhinged wackadoo notes and somehow find a way to mass distribute them all over the country. Because these things are popping up in grocery stores all over the country, if you read into the comments. And like it goes, it links to this. See, look, found in a sealed box of Kraft mac and cheese. Found in Lebanon in a jar of Nutella. Like, who's putting these into things and why? Like, and how are they getting them into all these things? Found in Manhattan.
I don't know, but I want one of those.
Yeah, I want to find one too, but it's like that's fucking crazy, right? Hanging on a tree branch.
Yeah, like cross-contamination of some fucking sort. Like there's some asshole just sticking fucking letters he wipes his ass with and everybody's food.
Yo, it's fucking insane. But how, my thing is like, how does this person get these distributed throughout the entire country? And not only distributed throughout the entire country, but into the packaging of these products, like sealed products. It's weird. Maybe it's some actual thing going on with them communicating with each other, and it's just people picking up something that they're not supposed to pick up, and it was meant for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That it could be that. Who knows? We don't know, but that's what we got for the this week on Reddit. You know, we're gonna go right into our laws segment, and we're Law 5 this week. How are you feeling about Law 5, bro?
Bro, listen, I have no idea what Law 5 is. I'm ready to learn this, but you kind of got me fucked up with that. I got a bunch of shit I did groceries today. I'm going to start looking for one of those things. I'm going to start opening everything. In
Yeah, he's going to be at the grocery store more often with an open eye. But, hey, so let's get right into this fifth law, which is about your reputation and how you should guard it with your life.
The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Law number 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Reputation is the cornerstone of power. In the social realm, appearances are the barometer of almost all our judgments. Your reputation will protect you in the dangerous game of appearances, distracting the probing eyes of others from knowing what you really like, and giving you a degree of control over how the world judges you. A powerful position to be in. Why is reputation important? A strong reputation increases your presence and exaggerates your strengths without you having to spend much energy. It can also create an aura around you that will instill respect, even fear. In the fighting in the North African desert during World War II, the German general Erwin Rommel had a reputation for cunning and deceptive maneuvering that struck terror into everyone who faced him. Even when his forces were depleted and the British tanks outnumbered his by 5-1, entire cities would be evacuated at the news of his approach. As they say, your reputation inevitably precedes you, and if it inspires respect, a lot of your work is done for you before you arrive on the scene or utter a single word. During China's War of the Three Kingdoms AD 207 to 265, General Liang was able to fool his rival Sima Yi simply by letting his track record for being an undefeated leader in battle do the work for him. Liang's troops were far outnumbered by Sima Yi's, yet he devised a clever last resort plan. Liang donned a Taoist robe and played the lute upon the wall of the city he was defending. His soldiers opened the gates and hid. When Sima Yi's troops advanced upon the unguarded city, Yi recognized his opponent sitting alone upon the wall. Fearing a trap, Sima Yi called his soldiers to retreat. How do you build a reputation? In the beginning, you must work to establish a reputation for one outstanding quality, whether generosity or honesty or cunning. This quality sets you apart and gets other people to talk about you. You then make your reputation known to as many people as possible, and watch as it spreads like wildfire. Do this subtly. Take care to build slowly and with a firm foundation. Reputation is a treasure to be carefully collected and hoarded, especially when you are first establishing it. You must protect it strictly, anticipating all attacks on it. Make your reputation simple and base it on one sterling quality. This single quality, efficiency say, or seductiveness, becomes a kind of calling card that announces your presence and places others under a spell. A reputation for honesty will allow you to practice all manner of deception. Casanova used his reputation as a great seducer to pave the way for his future conquests. Women who had heard of his powers became immensely curious and wanted to discover for themselves what had made him so romantically successful. We'll cover 4 ways to safeguard and grow your reputation. Number 1. Never appear desperate in your self-defense against the slander of others. Do not let yourself get angry or defensive at the slanderous comments of your enemies. It reveals insecurity, not confidence in your reputation. Take the high road instead and never appear desperate in your self-defense. Number 2. Sow doubt and spread rumors about your rival. An attack on other man's reputation is a potent weapon, particularly when you have less power than he does. He has much more to lose in such a battle, and your own thus far small reputation gives him a small target when he tries to return your fire. P.T. Barnum used such campaigns to great effect in his early career. But this tactic must be practiced with skill. You must not seem to engage in petty vengeance. If you do not break your enemy's reputation cleverly, you will inadvertently ruin your own. Even if they deny it, people will still be wondering why they are so defensive. Burnham used these tactics to ruin his competition Peel's reputation by sowing doubts about Peel's museum stability and solvency. Doubt is a powerful weapon. Once you let it out of the bag with insidious rumors, your opponents are in a horrible dilemma. On the one hand, they can deny the rumors, even prove that you have slandered them, but a layer of suspicion will remain. Why are they defending themselves so desperately? Maybe the rumor has some truth to it. If on the other hand they take the high road and ignore you, the doubts will be even stronger. If done correctly, the sowing of rumors can so infuriate and unsettle your rivals that in defending themselves, they will make numerous mistakes. This is the perfect weapon for those who have no reputation of their own to work from. Number 3. If you go too far in attacking another's reputation, it draws more attention to your wrongfulness than to the other person you're slandering. Thomas Edison, considered the inventor who harnessed electricity, believed that a workable system would have to be based on direct current, DC. When the Serbian scientist Nikola Tesla appeared to have succeeded in creating a system based on alternating current, AC, Edison was furious. He determined to ruin Tesla's reputation by making the public believe that the AC system was inherently unsafe and Tesla irresponsible in promoting it. To this end, he captured all kinds of household pets and electrocuted them to death with an AC current. When this wasn't enough, in 1890 he got New York State prison authorities to organize the world's first execution by electrocution using an AC current. But Edison's electrocution experiments had all been with small creatures. The charge was too weak and the man was only half killed. In perhaps the country's crudest state-authorized execution, the procedure had to be repeated. It was an awful spectacle. Although in the long run it is Edison's name that has survived, at the time his campaign damaged his own reputation more than Tesla's. He backed off. The lesson is simple. Never go too far in attacks like these, for that will draw more attention to your own wrongfulness than to the person you are slandering. Number 4. Use humor or gentle mockery at your rival's expense. When your own reputation is solid, use subtler tactics, such as satire and ridicule, to weaken your opponent while making you out as a charming rogue. The mighty lion toys with the mouse that crosses his path. Any other reaction would mar his fearsome reputation. Once Burnham did have a reputation of his own, he used a fake hypnotism demonstration. He ridiculed his rival Peel's reputation. He was extremely successful. Once you have a solid base of respect, ridiculing your opponent puts him on the defensive and draws more attention to you, enhancing your own reputation. Outright slander and insult are too strong at this point. They are ugly and may hurt you more than help you. But gentle humor and mockery suggest that you have a strong enough sense of your own worth to enjoy a good laugh at your rival's expense. A humorous front can make you out as a harmless entertainer while poking holes in the reputation of your rival. How do you improve a bad reputation? Perhaps you have already stained your reputation so that you're prevented from establishing a new one. In such cases, it is wise to associate with someone whose image counteracts your own. using their good name to whitewash and elevate yours. It is hard, for example, to erase a reputation for dishonesty by yourself, but a paragon of honesty can help. When P.T. Barnum wanted to clean up a reputation for promoting vulgar entertainment, he brought the singer Jenny Lind over from Europe. She had a stellar high-class reputation, and the American tour Barnum sponsored for her greatly enhanced his own image. Similarly, the great robber barons of 19th century America were long unable to rid themselves of a reputation for cruelty and mean spirit. Only when they began collecting art, so that the names of Morgan and Frick became permanently associated with those of Da Vinci and Rembrandt, were they able to soften their unpleasant image. If you found this video resourceful, please leave a like and help us grow.
So again, shout out to Illustratus for producing those dope videos that we use to learn every week. So this is one of those laws that I understand protecting your reputation, but some of the ways they discuss in the book of going about it, like spreading rumors and stuff like that, it's just things I choose as a man not to partake in. What do you think, Doug?
I definitely, I'll do like you said, I don't spread rumors. What I do is I'll put your information out there, but in a way that's not shit talking. I need people to lead me to the conversation to about that person, so that way they ask me, and then I'm like, oh well, I heard, this is what I saw or this is what I heard, but that's all I heard. I don't know for sure. But the thing is, I'll only talk about some shit that other people definitely know, and it's like planting seed. And yeah, I got I still got the war at work and my job continues with that coworker. Lately, I've been killing her with kindness. It's so nice. See, she'll be like whisper, whisper, whisper. Is a very loud person, and then the second that it gets quiet, somebody's talking crap. So I hear the whisper, whisper, and I'll do divisive shit. Like I come on my headphone and I'm like, whisper, whisper. Like, yo, I love this song. Talking shit on the low. And then she'll look at me and I'm like, whoa, what happened? And it's like, I'm not doing anything. You and I both know what I'm doing. But there's nothing to prove what I'm doing. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm working. I'm just like, man, this song is so dope. I like to talk shit, but nobody's listening. Ooh, nonsense, but it works. It's nonsense, but it gets me. It gets me at a point where I'm having a great time. That person's demeanor goes to shit, and everyone around them feels it. It's manipulative. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and it definitely gets under people's skin, and it definitely achieves an effect of like shaking the cage, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But but as far as like going as far as like, because they kind of insinuated like just plain old making shit up about your enemy.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, that's there's a couple things in the book and a couple laws. We'll go through them, but I'll point out like, hey, I don't agree with this or I don't agree with that. But not everybody's opinion on everything is necessarily gonna fit with your values and how you conduct yourself, But hey, that was a great law we learned about. Some parts of it aren't so great. It was a great this week on Reddit, first edition, great best medicine, great news, ran it all the way through. This was a fucking awesome episode, dog. We had some technical difficulties up in the beginning, but I said, fuck it. JC got our back. We're going to run this shit. And look it, we just ran this shit, bro. We just ran it. So how'd you feel about this episode?
I feel great about that. Sorry for interrupting you.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
You know what I mean? I feel like I say every time, you guys bear with us. We're doing the best we can. We're learning this whole YouTube, and it's kind of like, don't worry, we're not going to tell you nothing. You just go from 1,000 views to 1. We're learning how to deal with this. We got to sidestep some of these things so that we can be a voice big enough to reach more people than just a few that follow us. We appreciate the followers. You give us likes and subscribes. That's great. Comments are always appreciated as well. But Yeah, man, this is we're only gonna get better at this every time, bro. This is our first. Just want to keep this in mind. This is our first time we do the Reddit segment. It's only gonna get better every time.
Yeah, and this is Doug. This is episode 8 in the bag, son. We're almost to double digits. We're almost to double digits on our episodes, and this was just an idea a few months ago, and here we are. That's it shows the power of dedication and goals and working through things and persevering and consistency and all that, and it's gonna pay off. Just you watch. There's going to be tons of people going back to this video. Yo, listen, matter of fact, if you're going back to this video, let's say a year from now, 2 years from now, when we're major and we're big, and you're watching this, you're going back to the old episodes and you're like, damn, yo, look how far they came, and you're watching this. Yo, drop a like, drop a comment, say, yo, y'all made it. Dope. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what this video looks like in 2 years. People going back to it, because you know, you go back when you find a good podcast, good show, you go back to the old episodes, you check that shit out. So, and like I said before, I'm gonna say it again, everywhere you want to find us, you'll find us at Malice, the podcast, the Linktree, the TikTok, the Twitter, we're working on it, the Facebook, we're working on it, the Instagram is grooving, the YouTube, it's moving, but we're getting pushed back. And our shit pushed in by YouTube. We're getting spanked, no Vaseline type shit. We're at Rumble. You know, anywhere you can find us, you can find us there. You might even find us at that Shein factory trying to break that little kid out and get him some help because he looked like he needed it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's been an awesome fucking episode, right, Doug?
What I'm saying, bro.
Hey,
hey.
So
it's fun. I'm sorry, my fault.
No. Go ahead. Talk. Do your thing.
And we've been. I want to just always give credit to where credit's due, man. I do my part. You know, I give the reaction, but I just want everybody to remember this. Well, this motherfucker right here, bro. This shit wouldn't be done. It's all on him.
What you mean? Hold up. You just helped me today figure out a whole technical difficulty. You got to give yourself more credit. I think you deserve it, and I think you need to up yourself up more, because look at how we got through the problems we had today like it was butter, dog. And that's a lot of that's thanks to you, bro. Not just me. So like, we're both moving and grooving. We're both doing this, dog. And that's because listen, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to leave off with a wise words that has to do with just that. Hey, yo, peace, y'all.
Ali.
My homeboy look at each other. I ain't over you. You ain't over me. I got your back. You got mine. United we stand. Divided we fall. One love from the heart. That's to reinforce everybody around me. Nigga, I don't never think I'm over y'all. I don't give a fuck how much money I get, how big. I don't never think I'm over y'all.